Alicia, Corville.
Yes.
We were on the ferry just leaving Aransas Pass,
Yes.
going to Port Aransas. How cool are these two little towns, man? This is a fishing paradise.
It is.
This is amazing.
It is.
This is one place you could actually come out and buy a house or something, man. You could move down here.
I would. I mean, the water is. Wait till y'all see the water. So beautiful.
We are
so
fixing
beautiful.
to touch ground here in Port Aransas, guys. We are here for the Gulf Coast Tower Takeover at Fish Pass.
How cool is that?
Should be an amazing little event. I can't wait to get out there, do some shark fishing, see what the heck these guys do.
I know. I can't imagine fishing for sharks on a tower.
Fishing for sharks on a tower, on the beach.
On the beach.
Amazing. Guys, stay tuned for more Where's the Fish, because this is going to be a wild ride.
It is.
Stay tuned.
See ya.
Corville. 6 a.m. We here. 6 a.m. We're on the beach. I'm just kidding, guys. It's like 10 a.m. But we're here at the Gulf Coast Tower Takeover, man. We are gonna have fun today, guys. I can't wait. I'm telling you. I'm hoping we hook something and we get to reel something in. You're gonna learn, I'm hoping you learn a few things on how to, get set up for shark fishing. Guys, get your life jackets on because this is gonna be one heck of a ride. Let's go, Alicia. Let's get some sharks.
Let's do it.
Set up. We're here on the beach. It's our first time we were set up to sell product, man. This is going to be fun. So we're set up, ready to go. We're going to walk around and we're going to talk to some of these guys and see what they have here and how their trucks and their towers are set up to fish. Guys, what I thought I'd do is give a little history on that Fish Pass. And Alicia will show you where the Fish Pass is. So here it is. Here's Fish Pass. We couldn't figure it out, but me and Alicia looked it up. Fish Pass was a channel that was dredged through Mustang Island in the 1970s, 1972 to be exact. Its purpose was to help fish migrate between the Gulf and the bay. However, the jetties at the mouth of the pass were too short and the pass quickly began to fill up. By the early 1980s, it had completely silted up. But the Fish Pass jetties remain a popular place for fishermen. It's actually a pretty cool place. Guys, here we go. Let's go out and see what's going on. So this is what we're working with today, though.
Yeah,
right?
That's what we're working with today.
Tower Takeover here on the beach. All right, let's go up top. Let's check out what you got and see how you put this thing together. Alicia, come on. All right, Mr. Callaway, here we are. What are we using today? What do you got here, and why are you using these certain rods and reels?
Well, we use the 80s. It's kind of an in-between reel for good for everything because they got the 50s, the 80s, and the 130s. Now we're down here in Port Aransas, Corpus area, and a lot of the guys down here they use the 130s. I don't have 130s because I fish a lot of the upper coast.
Gotcha.
And the 80s work the best for me up there, and 80s and 50s, which is I have some 50s too, and so we'll run. I think it's about 2,400 yards of braid on here. I'm pretty sure, and it's tight line braid, and I use all braid. some people, they'll run a top shot on top of this, which is a mono, and it helps for abrasion over the sand.
Right.
But this line is good for abrasion. So I run straight braid so I can get more yardage out of it. So the reason why we use such big reels, because we have to go out so far to drop. So we're dropping 600, 700, 800,000 or 1,000 yards, and then by the time we run that out, we have 1,000 to play with.
Right.
If we latch onto something that takes off. So
now you used the drone. But you said yesterday that a lot of these tournaments won't allow drones in the tournament. So if you can't use the drone, how are you getting this out there?
we kayak it.
You kayak.
Yeah, we kayak. This is our part of my team. They're kayaking now. We kayak, jet ski, drone, whatever we can use, and whatever's the best to get it out at the time, we'll use it. So,
Dude, this is awesome. I'll tell you what, let's check out how you hook these things up.
sure. All right. So we'll take it's a 20-aught circle hook to a cable.
Now you said you make these yourselves.
Yeah, I make these myself, and a lot of, there's a lot of people that do make them, and a lot of people buy them. I mean, there's some good ones out there. I found what I like, and I just bought the stuff to make it myself. It's easier because if I don't like running out, so I keep a ton of it in there, and if I need something, I make them. So the way I do it, and this is just my way, and this is an upper coast. I say an upper coast because we don't have as big as sharks most of the time as they catch down here in Port Aransas and Corpus. So this is just a basic leader. So I got a cable, coated cable here, and you can do that ever how long you like it. I like it about 4 foot, 5 foot, somewhere around in there, and it goes to a swivel here, and then to an I got I think a 600 pound here with a slip weight. I got the weight where it slips up to about 4 or 5 foot.
Okay, now this is called what, a spider weight? What did we?
And this is spider weight. Yeah, and this is a 12 ounce.
12 ounce.
Out here it's pretty calm, so I use a 12 ounce.
So that's why I was going to say that next. You would use a different weight.
Yeah.
Depending on how rough we are, or the current or whatnot.
Yep, I use 10s, 12s, and then 1 pounds usually. So if it gets pretty rough, I use 1 pounds. Some people like to use 1 pounds all the time. If you don't catch nothing, that's heck reeling it in. So
yeah, you got to reel that guy in.
So we're 600 pounds up to another, and this is our tagline for our drone.
So you hook up this to the drone.
The drone will hook to this right here, and then carry it out, and then another swivel up to our braid.
All right, Luke. You're fixing to go in. You're fixing to go in. You got your drone. Your bait up.
We're gonna drop a chunk of southern ray. We gigged it out here last night.
So you got some stingray.
Yep, some stingray.
You got your spider weight. Your lines already.
Yep.
You got Luke up there.
Luke's up there. Check it. There.
All right. So what are we using here? What drone are we using?
This is a FD1 Swell Pro fishing drone. It's real simple. It ain't got nothing but a bait release on it.
That's it. No camera.
I ain't on yet. No camera, no nothing. It's just simple, up and out, and then hopefully back.
Does it float?
It does float. And this is not waterproof. This is fully waterproof.
How much would one of these run? You don't have to tell us what this would cost, but
These, if you get them basic, complete basic, they're right around $1,100, right around $1,000, $1,100. And if you go to adding batteries and chargers, which you're going to need, I think I got this up to, by the time I got it, it was around 18.
And do you got to ask for a certain mechanism to drop the bait, or do they?
These fishing drones come with that. That's basic. But I didn't want any cameras, no nothing on
So
this
you
thing.
can't go to Walmart or Target or to get something like this. You
No.
got to go to a fishing store, somebody.
Sure, yeah, and there's dealers around in Texas, and different places for these swell pros. Hooked on Tackles one.
That's where I got mine.
Drones for fishing.
Yeah, drones for fishing.
Drones for fishing over in Bolivar.
All right, so we got Alan here, right? I got it right, Alan. Okay, Alan's he's gonna show us. We're gonna hook this where on this drone.
At the bottom, let me turn this sucker on. We're powered up. So we'll take it. Got a little
Bait release.
bait release right there. You got a button right here. You hit that button, and it just.
Bam.
Oh my God, how cool is that?
I'm gonna cut it and restart.
Okay, Alicia, we got the bait on, drone's up. All right, what are we doing here?
So we're gonna drop this probably. Alan, we need to go. Go ahead and bomb this one. We're gonna try to run it about 800 to 1,000 yards out.
Okay, Alicia, I don't know if you can zero in on that kayaker out there. How far is that?
He's about 800.
Are you going further than that?
800 to 1,000, wouldn't you say?
He's about 7. Kevin out there, I'm only at 200 right now.
Hi, Alicia. Here we are with Luke. Luke, telling you so far, you got the setup here. You said earlier you got your sleeper. I guess, what is it, a tent?
Yeah, it's a tent. It's a tent cot made by Camprite. They're pretty popular with us as shark fishermen and in the camping world in general.
But you got it set up, like you said, if you fall asleep,
Right.
that ticker's going to wake you
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So that rack was pretty much built to the specifications of that tent cot, just so it could be up there. So when I'm asleep at night and my reels go off, I'm up there with them. So we've had some issues in the past with us falling asleep in the cab of the truck or something, and then wake up and be spooled. So that was a savior to that. So, and I don't mind sleeping up there. You get that breeze up there. It's real nice.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty nice.
I mean, you could do it hunting. You can take it hunting.
We take it. It goes all over the place.
This is cool. Now, did you build this yourself, or
yes.
did this already come complete?
No, this is all custom. This rig is about 8 or 10 years old. It's caught hundreds, if not even thousands, of fish. It's a big part. It's tagged a lot of fish for the Texas Shark Rodeo, so it's done its fair share. Built it about 8 or 10 years ago, pretty much when nobody else was building them.
Yeah.
I mean, you have companies now that build them, but when this one was built, it was built strictly custom for what it does.
Right.
And the purpose about these is people always ask us, why do y'all fish out of towers? Well, they do a couple of things for us. One is they keep our reels out of the sand, out of the grill. Another thing is they keep our line. So one of the most biggest expensive to a shark fisherman is line. I mean, line
You're going through a lot of it.
we go through a lot of it. I mean, in one break off, you could lose 1,000, 1,200 yards.
Yeah.
And it depends on what line you're buying.
Right, Luke, I see you using some different rods and reels here than what we've seen so far this morning. You want to tell us a little bit about what you got up here?
Yeah, so you have two styles of reels. You have your styles of rifles that are like your traditional rifles, and then your AR platforms. So these two on the end right here, they're old school. They're new, but they're made out of an older design. So these two would be more like your traditional firearm that your granddad would hand down to you, And this is what we was raised on. When we was fishing the surf 15, 20 years ago with Dad and them, that's what we used. So we was raised on them. Then you have like this blue one here. This is your newer lever drag Avid. It's more like a AR, like an AR platform as the rifle goes. So these are the new ones. Most of the guys,
Randy, you want to pull that one up a little bit and be the model, show that rod reel?
Yeah. So these are the newer style rod and reels. This is an Avid. It's a lever drag, 50 wide. This is what most guys are using now. Technology. They're aluminum bodies. They're better reels. The vintage ones get the job done. They're what they call star drag. They have washers in them. A lot of your old school guys use them pins, and they don't change from them.
Yeah.
These are more your modern platform rod and reels that we're using, and
Are we using these for different fish? Are you targeting different fish with one of these, or you don't care?
Now these two on the end right here, they're set out 500 to 700 yards. They're for medium sized sharks, you know, anywhere up from 4 to, you know, 8 or 10 foot. You know, once you get into these right here, you can handle a bigger shark from 8 to 12 foot, you know.
Oh, wow.
And then the little spinfish are there, the little spin cast. It's just set out for reds. So, you know, right now we got two long lines out. We got one, that 50 wide pin squall. It's sitting at right at 1,000 yards right now. And then the one beside it's sitting at 500, and then we just dropped that one at about 200. So your reels depend on where you can get to what fish you can target.
Are you using a different bait for each one? Is it all the same
We
bait?
use different size, so we bait up. So your bait, the size of shark you want to go to, you kind of want to bait up. But there is an old saying that people use, you know, elephants eat peanuts.
Yeah.
So you got to
Yeah,
be, elephants do eat peanuts. So you got to be careful. But we try to bait up out of the 4 foot range into the 6 to 8 range. So that's what these rods do. I mean, they let you go from a little one. We catch a 3-4 foot on that one. You know, that big one right there, we catch an 8 or 10 foot on it, and then the other one, you know, is 4 to 6 to 8 foot on it. So, you know, our range today is anywhere from 4 foot to 10 foot shark.
Yeah.
That's how we're baited and how we're set, and they're strategically placed in a grid pattern. You know, they're staged out, so you get a shark swimming in your grid. Hopefully, he comes on top of one of them. So it's not just run out and set. There's method to the madness, as they say.
Dude,
Yeah.
hey,
So,
man, good luck.
But thank you guys for
Yeah,
coming out.
oh my gosh,
man.
this is so cool. I love your setup so far, man.
Appreciate it, man.
So far, man, we got the prize right here, because you know how I like to sleep, Lisa.
Yeah, it's my beachfront high-rise hotel.
I'm telling you,
So
man, that's
say.
awesome. All right, guys, stick around for more Where's the Fish. We're going to keep going.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Alicia. Lines are in. It's lunchtime.
It's time for a hot dog.
We're going to cook some hot dogs here on the beach. Grand Isle style.
Yep.
We're going to see what happens. Now, everybody says it's a waiting game.
That's it. We
Sir,
just sit and wait.
sit and wait. Everybody's got our numbers. So as soon as they hook on, we're going to run down
That's it.
and we're going to catch a shark. Guys, stick with us. Where's the fish? It's time to eat.
That's it. Do it.